Good afternoon to you on this Friday. I'm Lori Pritchard. We begin with a big development in the criminal case against 3 Utah businessmen accused of 86 counts of bank fraud and money laundering. This case involves Jeremy Johnson, a key figure in the criminal case against 2 former Utah attorneys general. News specialist Shara Park is at the federal courthouse with this verdict. Shara.
Well, Lori, this is all still unfolding right now here at the federal courthouse. St. George businessman Jeremy Johnson was found guilty on 8 counts of making false statements to a bank. He now faces up to 30 years in federal prison. He could walk out of this courthouse at any moment. If that's the case, you can see the media is all stacked up here. We will go and get his reaction to this verdict. But Johnson wasn't the only one found guilty today. His associate, Ryan Riddle, was also found guilty on 6 of 56 counts. Associate Scott Levitt, however, goes home a free man, not guilty across the board here. Now, this case has been brewing for more than 5 years, really, involving the 86 count, as you mentioned, indictment against the 3 men here. The conspiracy here with bank fraud, wire fraud, money laundering, all in connection with Johnson's internet business, iWorks. Now, we did have some reaction of this verdict from federal prosecutors as they came out of the courthouse. Here's what they had to say about it.
Jeremy Johnson is a convicted con man. He's a convicted fraudster. 8 federal felony convictions. His cohort, Ryan Riddle, convicted of 6 of the same 30-year maximum federal felonies. We are very pleased with the outcome, and the community should be pleased with the outcome.
Well, the judge ordered Johnson and Riddle to both wear GPS tracking devices for 1 week until sentencing on April 1st. Now, federal prosecutors, they were not happy about that today, saying that Johnson has been a threat to their team and that he is a potential flight risk. And since Johnson represented himself, his standby counsel stepped in to argue that that is not the case and that for the next week he should be free to put his affairs in order. Here's what they had to say.
Bottom line is he's broke as a joke. He's got nowhere to go. His family's all here. He's surrendered virtually everything. He's not a flight risk or a risk to anybody else between now and the time of sentencing.
So Johnson and Riddle, they are scheduled now to be sentenced on June 20th. This case has so many twists and turns, Lori, over the last 5 years. A lot of different claims involved with it. If you want more information about this case, go to our website, ksl.com. We'll have more reaction from Jeremy Johnson once he does come out of this courthouse on later editions of KSL News. We'll send it back inside to you.
All right.